Your camera's coming on. You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to the World's Simplest Podcast. This is Strengths and Things. Your boy MG, super producer Jake.
Hello, everyone.
AP's doing track, Seth's out doing something, Remy's out doing something. You know, this episode is brought to you by West 40 Market and Neighborhood Liquor House, reminding you to shop local. So if you listen to us before, you know it's customary before the start of every episode we do a shop. Today we're doing something different. This is one of our special episodes. Every now and then we like to throw that curveball out there too, right, Jake?
Yes.
I think people get so used to us talking about sports and me picking on you and talking about the Cubs. It's that time of year.
And this guy's a Padres fan next to me over here.
You're a Padre.
There we go.
Hey man, we got two special guests with us today. I'm gonna allow them to introduce themselves. First we have
Justin Bonta.
all right, and then we have the man of the hour.
Brother Blake.
Brother Blake. He hit us with the Brother Blake. I love it. Hey guys, welcome to the show. We appreciate y'all coming.
Thanks for having us.
So, Blake, I hear word that you are a Hawkeye fan.
Born and raised.
Born and raised all 11 years, right? So the reason I'm wearing this Hawkeye shirt is because I lost a bet to the owners of Who's On First, which is where we're coming to you from today. I don't normally wear Hawkeye gear. So this is, if y'all want to take a picture of it, this is the first and probably the last time it's going to happen. I would wear it for you, to be honest with you, but other than that, we don't wear Hawkeye stuff around here.
You probably need better taste.
So let me tell you this. I'm really gonna make you mad, right? Probably not make you mad, but more like confusion. I'm from New Orleans, so I'm a diehard LSU fan. And I went to school at Iowa State, so the two teams that all Hawkeyes, I shouldn't say hate right now, but dislike right now, I'm the man that got it covered. Look, I know you want to say something. You got something to say? Say it.
I'm gonna snatch Angel Reeves' weave.
How sound, man? Hey, bro, I am looking at your drip. I'm checking out the drip. You got Bacon Egg shirt on, got the matching shorts, and I scoped out the chick. You got on the Jordan. What number? Tell me what number that is.
Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined.
So I heard that you were a sneakerhead.
Yep.
So what's your favorite sneaker?
Jordan 11.
The Jordan 11 Concords? Are those the Concords? The patent leather around the bottom?
I like those.
But May 11th is what we're waiting for. It's when the Space Jam lows come out. So you're a type of you're not gonna stand in line and wait all day for them to come, right?
No, I'm too special.
Oh, you just get them. You get them right out the. You just get them right out the store. You have a hookup?
Yes, his name is Dad. And her name is Nana.
So Nana makes it possible and Dad makes it possible too?
Both.
So Dad is Dad the one who got you involved in these kicks?
No, I got him involved.
Well, because he was spending his money on him and he had to know what he was spending his money on.
Yeah.
Actually, I was just jealous of what he had on his feet. So I needed to have them as well.
See, they both walked in with Jordans. It's very rarely, Jake, that you see a father-son combo with J's on
That's pretty awesome.
if they're not basketball. I'm jealous.
Who's your favorite player right now playing in NBA? Who do you like?
Austin Reeves, the number one white boy.
You think Austin got the drip too?
Sometimes.
You know, we don't. I'm not an Austin Reeves fan. So I'm a Lakers fan, but not a. You know why? He went to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We don't like those Big 12 people, man.
No, we don't, but we like Austin Reeves.
Okay.
How long have you liked Austin Reeves? I feel like you just jumped on this bandwagon here.
No.
Who's your second favorite player?
Devin Booker.
Oh, because he get points.
In 2K, he doesn't score nothing.
Oh, you're a video gamer too, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I got a PS5. I probably turned it on like 4 times since I've had it in 3 years. That thing is collecting dust. But I would tell you a funny story about my PS5. I got Madden this year, you know, and I put the disc in and it wouldn't work. And I had it sitting on its side. So I contacted the company I got it from, the game from, and they told me to send it back. And then it was like, well, if it's broken, don't send it back.
That's what happened to my friend Fletcher's.
And you want to know what happened? What was wrong with the game? They sent me a new copy. You want to know what was wrong?
What?
I put the disc in upside down. So I have 2 copies of Madden. I was like, hold on, let me lay it down flat and see what's gonna happen. And I press eject and the disc comes out and it's upside down. So I didn't feel very smart about that.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, you live. What other type of things do you like to do?
I like to watch basketball.
Do you have a favorite team or just favorite players?
I like all teams, but I like the OKC.
Ooh, why? They have a young team. They have a young squad.
You got Chet Holmgren on that team.
He's my favorite.
Okay. He's out. Pretty Gonzaga.
Chet's your favorite? So who's the rookie here? Him or Wemby?
Wembanyama.
You think?
Yeah, I have lots of his rated rookie cards.
Rated rookie cards? So you're a card collector. You have a lot of hobbies, man. You have nice clothes, tennis shoes you love, video games, cards.
That's not all.
Oh, let's hear it.
I like collecting Funko Pops and I like collecting Legos.
So what's Funko Pops? I'm not familiar with that. What's that?
There are the big headed guys and they have a little body.
Like bobbleheads.
Yeah.
So Jake know what these are. At least one of us familiar with
I
this.
think I know why.
What?
He knows because he's a nerd.
See, there's somebody other than me that can come on this show and
Blended right in.
So usually it's me giving him crap, right?
Yeah.
What type of things do your dad like to do?
He likes to sit on the couch and then get home from work.
What every dad likes to do.
Right. Do you give him crap for that?
No, because he does whatever I want because I get to boss him around.
Do you do that often?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that's not cool.
It is cool.
So I have 2 young daughters. They're 10 and 6. The 6-year-old, she's been here before. She can get bossy. Ask Mr. Jake about the 6-year-old. She's different.
We have to.
You're probably scared of her.
Oh, I ain't scared of her. You know why? Because I got a belt.
You can't do that.
Exactly, I know. But I can pretend I can. I can like, I'm gonna take my belt off. It works. But you're right, I can't do that. I wouldn't have a podcast anymore if I did that. They'll come get me.
Yeah.
So, are you in school this year?
Homeschool.
You're homeschool. Do you watch cartoons do they let you watch cartoons during homeschool?
I watch Outer Banks. That's my teacher right there.
Teacher mommy?
Teacher mommy.
That's your teacher.
Yeah.
Outer Banks, man, you have all these shows and all this stuff that I'm so unfamiliar with. I need to hang out with you.
Yeah.
So first of all, we didn't even tell people how old you are.
I'm 11 years young.
11 years. So I can tell people I'm 43 years young. That work?
Uh-huh. Same as my Nana can tell how old she is young.
You put your Nana on the spot a lot.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Because I
man.
love her. And she says I'm her favorite.
Your cousin. Yeah, your cousin's here. I was about to say your cousin's here.
It was all a lie. We pretended.
All right. We just scratch that. You want me to delete that part?
Yes, please.
Too bad it's on video.
Nice.
Too bad it's on video. So the Hawkeyes is your favorite basketball team, right? You follow the women's a lot?
Yeah. I also follow Caitlin Clark because she's my girlfriend.
Ooh! You mean this young lady right there? I just put a picture on the screen so people can be able to see you, a picture of you and your girlfriend. You can't see it, but I got the control board. I can put whatever up I want.
I can show you the picture right now.
Oh, I got it already.
He's got it.
I got it already. Yeah, I already have the picture.
Oh.
The whole internet have seen that picture right now. So what do you like about Caitlin Clark?
She plays good basketball.
That's it? That's the only reason you dating her, because she plays good basketball?
And she plays with me.
Oh, yeah, I hear this story. So you like that team out east that nobody likes to mention by name. About 90 miles from here. What do you think of this season?
I mean, they did a little bit good in March Madness, but
I mean, they made the championship game. That's got to stand for something,
Yeah.
right? Now, I have a feeling your dad probably forced you to be a Hawk, because that's what some dads do.
nah, I just didn't want to feel embarrassed when we win.
So
When you lose.
when you lose, in the Hawk,
Like to Iowa State.
okay,
I don't like Iowa State.
you do or you don't?
I don't. I went there one day to watch Caitlin Clark play, and that's it.
And that's the only time you've been up there.
Yeah.
Man, we got to get you back up there. We have a good friend that may be able to get you to one of these men's games. You know, the Iowa State men are really good. We have a good friend that probably can make that happen for you.
I'll go to a game out there.
Yeah, it's sports,
Basketball
right?
and basketball.
That's true.
It's a lot of fun.
That's true. So let's get into why we wanted you to be a part of this special show. So 11 years old, probably the strongest 11-year-old that I know. Can we talk to your dad for a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, we got a word that we had the opportunity to interview a young kid, and that would probably change the tide. A feel-good story, uplifting story, something different than that we normally do. If you've listened to our show before, you know we shoot a lot of crap at each other and consume alcohol while we're doing it. But you know, this is a nice change of pace. We had a connection. Your quote-unquote uncle reached out to me.
No, he's just an uncle.
Oh, he's just uncle. And he said, "Hey man, I have a story for you that would be good for the pod." You know, so I was like, "For sure, let's do it." Got your dad's number, and we started talking, and here we are. So I'm gonna put a little graphic up so people can have a little background on what we're gonna talk about. 11 years old, life going good. Walk us through this process of discovery and the challenges that you guys faced over the last year and a half, 2 years.
So back in fall of 2022, Blake started having nausea in the morning, and he would go to school having it, and when he would go to school, he would get sick. So he would be sent home. And then it actually just started to progress, getting worse and worse. And we thought that it was anxiety. So he would get to school, worry about throwing up, and then he would. So then he'd come home. So we then took him out and got him homeschooled, and it actually got a little bit better. So that was in the fall. We fast forward to January 27th. He was having a birthday party at the Ramada Inn, a swimming party. And right in the middle of it, he got a crippling headache in the back of his head. So he was then took a break and waited for it to go away. So it took about an hour, and then it went away. 2 days later, he woke up and he couldn't walk. So it was almost like he was intoxicated. So my wife, Jonna, she calls me at work and says, "I'm taking Blake to blank. He can't walk." And I'm like, "He can't walk?" "Yeah, he's unsteady on his feet, no coordination." So I met her there, and sure enough, he couldn't walk. I had to carry him to the restroom. So doctors came in, Of course, vitals are always okay. There's nothing wrong with vitals. So they did a CAT scan and came back and said he has a mass in the back of his brain and we need to get him to Iowa City ASAP.
So how old was he at this time?
He had just turned 10.
Okay.
Because his birthday is January 8th. Elvis's birthday, right, buddy? So, yep, he had just turned 10.
You get to Iowa City, and as you get to Iowa City, a bunch of more tests, or?
No, he and John were loaded up in an ambulance and taken to Iowa City. I went home we have a daughter, Chloe, she's 20, or she was 19 at the time. And I got her set up. I grabbed a few things. We had no idea what was going on at this point. So they got there about 6. I got there about 7:30, and I got to see him 5 minutes before he was brought in for his first surgery, which was to relieve pressure in his brain. He had fluid built up due to the mass blocking the fluid draining from his brain down to his spinal cord. So I got to see him. Got to see him for just a few minutes, and then that was it. So he went in, had his first surgery. Yeah, I might have to put those on in a second.
Go ahead, bro. Put them on if you need to.
So we did that, and he had his first surgery, which lasted about 3 hours, and they put a drain in his brain to have fluid removed. And then they came back and said, Wednesday we're going to have the surgery to remove the tumor, which was just a little bit bigger than a walnut. And it's going to be anywhere from 10 to 14 hours is the surgery.
So a very delicate process.
Yes, yeah. So, and then they came back and tell us, well, since he's already intubated, we're not going to wake him up. We're going to keep him asleep from Monday night into Wednesday morning. So the hardest thing you're ever going to see is your son laying there with the tube and not knowing if he's going to wake up. There's so many unknowns. So during that first surgery, he had a long MRI, which was close to 3 hours long, where they went and they looked at his brain and then his spinal cord. And with that was Tuesday. They came back and said, well, he has medulloblastoma, and medulloblastoma is one that's going to affect his brain and his spinal cord. And I had no idea what medulloblastoma was at this time. I didn't know if it was just a brain tumor, because when I was 6, I also had a brain tumor, but mine was not anything like his. Mine was not cancer. So I'm like, okay, he just has a brain tumor. So I remember this doctor coming in. He didn't have any bedside manner. He was probably 147 years old. And he shows us this MRI, and he says, cancer, 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 pointing at his brain and up and down his spinal cord. And I had no idea at this time that we were even dealing with cancer.
I probably would have cussed him out, man. Just, you know?
I dropped to my knees almost. And I looked at my wife, and she told me that they mentioned it back at blank, and I guess I didn't hear it or I didn't process it then, but I guess I waited till Iowa City to know that we were dealing with our 10-year-old son hearing the most awful thing you're ever going to hear in your entire life.
10 years old, as a parent, and you can step into it if you want. First thing that crosses your mind when you hear it?
Just what's going to happen? I mean, are we going home? Are we staying here? And we had no idea what anything was. At this point, this was Tuesday, but even before surgery, if I'm getting these dates right, I just know it was that first week.
Yeah.
But I think it was Tuesday.
Hard to remember.
Okay, Tuesday. So we're just wondering what is happening. So we wake up Wednesday and they take him back at, I think it was roughly about 7 a.m. And we were told 10 to 14 hours, which would be the surgery to remove the tumor. And we got updates every hour through a text, which said the surgery is progressing as it should. So we got that all day long, and then I'm sorry, let me backtrack just a second. So that Tuesday they said where his tumor was. It was located near his brainstem. And if it's near the brainstem, they can't go near it, otherwise it'll most likely, I think, either kill the person or paralyze them. So they didn't know if they were going to get all of it. So fast forward then to the end of his surgery, he comes back. It ends up being 11 hours roughly, and the surgeon comes in and says that everything went well and they got it all. So we were very blessed for them to get all of his tumor. And so we're gonna do a funny story now.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna lighten this mood up just a second. So Blake is starting to wake up. They're taking all the medicine out of him so he'll wake up. And he has this nurse. His name is Tucker. And Tucker, he's a veteran nurse. He was phenomenal. He knew that the tube was coming out of Blake that night. And well, Tucker made a rookie mistake that night. He didn't eat his supper before the tube came out. So here comes Blake. When they take the tube out, they get sick a lot. So here's Tucker standing outside our room in the little galley staring at us. Every time he was about to take a break, Blake would get sick. So here comes Tucker running in.
At one point, he's running in with the pizza in his mouth. The pizza's hanging out of his mouth, grabbing the bucket for Blake. Tucker was our favorite, I think.
We love Tucker.
We had some bonding moments.
Yeah.
So now that you're sitting here as a mom, I feel like, and this is probably stereotyping, but the bond that a mom has with kids, I just see moms to just be a little bit more emotional, a little more connected with everything. What's the first thing that crossed your mind when you initially took him to Blake?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me it was just getting through it. It was, what do we need to do? I need the plan.
The plan, yeah.
What's the plan?
So that's what I was getting at, because we had another guest, and she said the same thing about her mom. Her mom went strictly into planning mode. Like, what is the first?
As soon as the doctor came in, it's just, what's the plan? Where do we go?
Yeah.
Tell me the steps.
So that's, and us, we were just like, our first initial reaction was like, what the hell? It's just like, we were like, what would you need to do? It was like, are you serious? Like, this is what's going on? You gotta be kidding me. I probably wouldn't say kidding me, but I'd probably say a different word, but our reactions are just a little bit different, what I mean?
There was a lot of different words that were coming out of my mouth.
So let's talk a little bit, and I'll tell you why I want to go here in a second. Your hospital stay.
109 days.
109 days in the hospital. Well, that was pretty tough on you, right?
I could handle it.
You could handle it? Because you're that strong, right?
So with the 109 days, it was with inpatient stays, radiation, appointments. So it may even been more, but we had a lot of nights that were spent there.
Yeah. Just a lot of whole night, which gets pretty crazy for you, huh?
I can handle it.
I like your spirit, man. I like your spirit. So, year 11, 11 years old. How are we doing now?
We are doing great.
I like to hear. How are you doing as parents?
I think we're doing well. There's still a lot of PTSD when it comes with having a child with cancer. There's still now sleepless nights because you never know what the future's going to hold.
Right.
I mean, you never know what the future's going to hold with anything.
With anything, yeah.
So, but always having things in the back of your mind. As of right now, Blake his scans are stable, so that's what we want. And so we're just gonna live our life 3 months at a time because that's
when you go back every 9 days.
Every 3 months. So we're gonna make sure Blake has the best life he possibly can every 3 months. And the day that I found out that he had cancer, I told everyone that I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that he has the best life. And I think I've done that, or I've tried.
Yeah, and that's, and I said this on the previous episode, as parents, we so worry about being that perfect parent instead of being that present parent, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to do with the relationship, just be more present. I know I'm not perfect, and sometimes I forget that. I forget that part of being a parent, but I know I can give my kids the best experience by being present.
Yes.
Right? And I think that's probably your goal, right? Just make sure he has the best life and being able to enjoy this ride with him, being able to enjoy every moment that you possibly can, 3 months at a time.
Yes.
And I tell you, another reason why I wanted to do this show, and you and I talked about this a little bit, I just buried my mom because of the C word. Not even a month ago, So this episode is very, very special to me. And, she went undiagnosed. Like we see her scans and I talked to the doctor. I was the only one in the room, and the doctor was like, "Man, she probably could have had it." It was stage 4 when they found it. And it was like this probably was present 6 or 7 years. It was colon. Colon is very treatable. Like colon cancer is very treatable, right? But never got diagnosed. So it's like this is probably been present 6 or 7 years just by the size of the mass and how aggressive that became and the way it targeted other organs, which is, when colon cancer starts spreading, it takes some time to do. So I always tell people, listen to your body. She felt that she was sick. She went in and they never did scans or anything. If they would, they probably would have called. So kudos to you guys for listening to your son, saying that he's not feeling well and, taking action on that. Because a lot of people don't.
And it's so frustrating that I'm going to go on my soapbox now.
Go for it.
But what you just said, the doctors, they don't want to scan. They don't want to involve the insurance companies. They don't want to do any of that. Like it's too much work to try to save someone.
Yeah.
I'm going to get fired up.
No, hey, bro, you want to know the good thing about it? This is our show and we're independent. We can do anything but politics and religion. So that's the only 2 things we stay away from. You can get fired up all you want.
So,
as a parent, man, I would be fired up too.
I guess if there's any doctors, insurance company people listening, when you're coming in, don't act like everything's so hard to scan. Just do it. But I guess I don't work on that field, so I don't know. Maybe it is hard, but there's no reason that your mom shouldn't have not had any scans.
Right.
And there's no reason kids his age should not be able to get scans if they're ill.
So you make a good point though, and that's what frustrates me as well. So we have something to go in and they tell us an ulcer without even saying. Like she thought for longer she had ulcers.
Yeah.
She didn't have no damn ulcers, man. Her body just slowly breaking down. As we transition to the later part of the show, what's so impressive about you, man, is your willingness to help other people, other kids that are in similar situations as you. Let's talk a little bit about.
He's a warrior.
He's a warrior, man.
He's a warrior, man. You are just sitting there like a champ. I'm just like.
Let's talk a little bit about your newest passion, which is helping other kids that are in similar situations as you. What all you have going on, man?
The one thing I have to say is, would you rather kids play with toys in the hospital or play at home?
Ooh, that's a tough question, bro. I'd rather my kids play at home, me personally. Right?
That's what I think too.
All right. So tell us about your latest passion. What you got going on?
We are doing a fundraising.
Oh yeah, we have some stuff we can hold up. You got a prop man. I like it.
Yeah,
You're more famous than Jake and I are, man.
He's a gopher.
So I also have. I'm gonna put that up on the screen for people that can't see it. Go ahead. You can talk.
We are doing a raffle for Hawks with Heart, at Carlos and Kelly's from 3 to 5. It says 2 to 4, but
The time got switched, and you remember that. You remember that the time. You're a good businessman. You remember that the time got switched. So, you know what? How could people that want to buy raffle tickets, what do they have to do?
you could come on the day that I'm at places, or you could go on Venmo.
So here, I think I have your Venmo. I'm putting your Venmo up on the screen right now. That's your Venmo. The Venmo is on the screen. I'm prepared for you, bro. I'm telling you. I got your Venmo up. So is there a goal that you're trying to raise?
We already passed it, so we're going for 8,000.
8,000, huh?
Yeah, because we passed 5,000.
You passed 5. That's great. So that's great. And what is the money going to go towards?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, your dad
Ask
can
my
help you
dad.
out. The dad can help you out.
All right, so we are at. Well, I'll just backtrack just a second.
All right.
So we are teaming up with Hawks with Heart, which is a big autograph signing in Iowa City. Remember, it's not that far of a drive, guys. Come out to Iowa City, see us on April 28th, and meet a lot of great Hawkeyes. So it's a big autograph signing with Hawkeye football players. We have 16 in person now. We have Blake's buddy, Luke Lachey. We have Xavier Wampa, thanks to Blake closing with Xavier's mom the other day.
And I just put up a picture of you with Xavier. So I'm telling you,
You got it?
Hey man, you don't
You
become.
got
You don't
everything?
become. I got what you need, brother. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure you successful.
So with this raffle, we are gonna donate all the money to pediatric brain tumor research. This will be Blake's second fundraiser, actually. His first fundraiser, he sold sheriff's patches that had the cancer ribbon like I'm wearing now, and then a picture of his Yeti. So, and here is the flyer with Hawks with Hearts.
So the Hawks with Heart. Let me read it to our listeners. The Hawks with Heart flyer. Carlos O'Kelly's 1406 South Gilbert Street in Iowa City, 3 to 5, 28 April. Game day photos and signatures. I saw you have a basketball with Caitlin Clark's signature, which is probably one of the hottest items you can have right now. But there's something special you have to do for that one, right?
5, you have to buy 5 raffle tickets, and 20 each, so that makes $100.
Right. What kind of other prizes you have?
We have a signed helmet by the whole football team.
Yep, and we got that's the basketball here in person. I can verify that it is signed. You want to hold it up so the camera can see it?
Natural.
That's you're a natural shot. You're a natural shooter, man.
And we got the note.
So we don't want to. Blake doesn't want to think that we're trying to scam people.
Yeah.
So he likes to show the note that was sent to him from the women's team. What
Blake,
does it say?
you want me to read it or you want to read it?
I got it.
All right.
Blake, Caitlin Clark asked me to send you this ball for your fundraiser. Good luck with your event. Brenda and Caitlin.
So how did that make you feel when you got that ball?
It makes me feel like she can actually trust me. She can trust an 11-year-old.
Yeah. So let's bring in another one of the items, man. This is pretty cool.
Oh boy.
You got a nice autograph
By the
Hawkeye
whole team.
The Hawkeye team. You know there's more signatures on the helmet than they had yards last year.
And points.
Sorry, Blake's buddies on the Hawkeye team. If you're listening right now, we still love you.
We love you, man.
We love you, Steven.
Yeah, and we love that these guys over in that school, and I'm gonna say their name, over at University of Iowa,
You better have
support
Marcus
such
hold
a good
that.
thing.
Hold the helmet with the t-shirt on.
I trust you to hold that helmet.
See, we just give it back to each other.
Yeah, I trust you to hold the helmet. But shout out to University of Iowa. We got Keegan Murray's autographed jersey.
Yep.
You want to hold that on? You want to pass this to your uncle?
Jeff.
Uncle Jeff?
Okay, thank you. Oh, we got a Captain Kirk football. Then you got
So you got a Keegan Murray autographed jersey there. And you doing good. You getting some stuff.
Yeah, we got a lot of awesome things.
The only thing I can say, this might not be for raffle because I might take it.
You better support your own cause and buy some
Yeah,
route.
you better buy your own route tickets. You better start mowing the grass. It's starting to get long.
And then you had a Captain Kirk signed football, right?
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
So tell them about your meeting last week.
Last week I had a tour of the football complex of first floor and second floor.
Was that pretty cool?
Yes. I ran my 40-yard dash and
4.3. 4.3. You ready for the NFL draft?
Yes. And then I went upstairs to meet Kirk Ferentz.
Do you like Kirk? Have you always been a fan of Coach Kirk? Kirk
Yeah.
Ferentz?
I call him my grandpa.
You call him your grandpa. He's not that old, is he?
I don't know.
Oh, he is probably.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. What's next for you? What do you want to accomplish with your fundraiser and everything? What do you want to accomplish?
This might take a bit.
Hey, we have all day.
I want to be in the PGA Tour.
Whoa, you gonna watch the Masters? I see your dad got the Master Green on today.
Yeah. Or I can't play basketball with my shunt. If I get a helmet, I think I could be in a different league than the NBA.
Okay. Remember, you can do whatever you want. You know, you conceive in your mind, you achieve it in the physical. That's one of my mottos. Anything else you want to accomplish?
A better attitude.
I think your attitude's
your
wonderful.
attitude's wonderful, man.
I'm talking
You know,
about not to get mad so much.
Oh, not well. You know, sometimes that's a little bit difficult to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm 43-year-old, and I get mad at super producer Jake almost every day.
Yeah.
Me too.
Especially,
Come here for like half an hour to 40 minutes.
especially when he texts me with the Cubs score, because I am not a Cubs Cubs fan, but he likes to tell Cubs winning. He texted me when they were up 8-0 the other night, and then I hit him with the 9-8 final score the next morning. He go, yeah, I know.
I didn't eat that. So man, you are just awesome. Your attitude, see, people are going to look up to you and what you've been through. So, no, you're an inspiration to people.
Thank you. I take back what I said.
But I'm still not a State fan, though.
Yeah, I bring back what I said.
He's taking and bringing, man. He's taking and bringing. That's all right, though. You cool enough to do that. What's your favorite thing in the entire world?
My mom.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Lady.
That's awesome. That hit my heart. So my mom was my favorite person too.
Yeah.
It's something special about moms, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is so special? What's so special about her?
Everything.
Oh man.
Everything.
And I like how she does the dance teacher
She's a dance teacher. Where does she dance at?
at her studio.
Oh, my girls do dance. They love it.
Go to the BU Dance Company.
Shameless plug.
Same. Hey, we promote everything on here. I'm glad that your mom's your favorite person, man. That means a lot.
BU Dance Company.
Is that located in Urbandale or Clark?
Urbandale.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. What any final words you want to say to our listeners?
I hope you have a good day and remember to always bring God with you.
Oh man.
Oh man.
And don't listen to the guy in the hat and the baseball
You keep
hat.
attacking super producer Jay.
I feel like I'm on a golf tee right now. You're the driver.
He's teeing it up.
Like you're the Masters or something, man.
He's teeing it up.
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to Jay.
No.
Do you have any big summer plans at all that you want to do? Any trips? So?
He said, "What are your summer plans?"
Oh, he has a Make-A-Wish.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
let's hear about this.
that.
Come on, let's talk about
We
it.
going to the Bahamas.
You going to the Bahamas?
Oh, do you have room for one more?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
He invited me. I'll take care of the dance studio. I'll stay back and take care of the dance studio. Deal?
Deal.
Handshake agreement right there.
And that's all you're gonna do this summer is to go to the Bahamas?
Yeah, and then I'm also gonna play flag football.
Oh, man.
Because this is my last year to play because I'm going in sixth
Sixth
grade.
grade, yeah. So,
Good luck.
Mom and Dad, do you go back to regular school next year, or you just gonna homeschool for a while?
We are just gonna play it.
Play it by ear?
Yeah, we'll see. His body's still very, very weak. He lasts about 2 to 3 hours and then he's wiped. So, with the chemo and the radiation, they said it can take upwards of 3 years for his body to fully recover from everything that he's gone through.
Right on. Well, man, you're an inspiration. I tell you that.
Yeah, you're awesome.
I will. So you have an $8,000 goal for your fundraiser, right?
Yeah.
And you already have like 5,000. So here's what we're gonna do here on Drinks and Things podcast, all right? So we're gonna make a donation to you, but you don't have to give us raffle tickets,
Okay.
all right? So on behalf of us and our sponsors, we're gonna make a donation to you, all right? So I'll Venmo it to your Venmo, all right? Not only that, so me and my family, we do a charity golf tournament. July 7th, another shameless plug, in Huxley, at Ballard Country Club, Golf and Country Club. We'll do a charity golf tournament. This is year number 8. And every year, the winning team gets to pick where they want to donate the proceeds to. So what I want to do is have one of the teams represent you at our tournament. And if they win, well, if they win or if they lose, we'll make another donation to you.
Okay.
How about that? How does that sound?
I know my team.
We will let you know exactly who the 4 people that's going to be playing for you on July 7th, which is a Sunday, up in Ballard. I'll keep in touch with your dad, right? Because,
Maybe we'll come out and hang out that day.
or you can come and hang out and meet people, ride around in the golf course. You can eat food.
Really good cheeseburgers out there.
You can come and eat food as well. Yeah, this is near and dear to my heart. See, your dad has a ribbon. I have a tattooed ribbon on my arm. Right? So,
He has a Hawkeye tattoo.
But that's actually what's going on my Hawkeye tattoo next.
And
It's
oh,
gonna
yeah?
be the ribbon going through it.
yeah.
So
In yellow.
in yellow, yep.
Yeah.
Because
That's me.
absolutely, because you are my hero.
That's right. You are my son.
You even got tunes.
Yeah, that's what my mom sings to me every night.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, listen, man, I wanted to let you know, man, you inspire me to live better every day. You're super strong. I'm sure when everybody just looking at this on Facebook and YouTube And when we put the audio out, and people that's on Apple and Spotify, and everybody's going to hear your voice all over the world. You know, we even have listeners in India.
Running right in.
So, man, I personally, I just want to thank you, man, for your strength
I have
and the
a
way
question.
that. All right, I'm listening.
You don't need that guy. You need me.
Oh.
I'll take it.
So it sounds like I got a new co-host.
Turn my microphone on.
So you know my other two co-hosts, they always have something going on. So maybe one day you can come back and host another show with me. How about that? Can we shake on that too?
I'll bring him anytime.
Yeah. So final thought.
Blake, you're an inspiration to people. You have a great attitude.
I have inspiration. Come on, dude.
And you're very good.
So shout out to Uncle Jeff, man, for
Yeah.
introducing me to y'all, man. Jeff and I tried to connect on something else a little earlier in the year.
Oh yeah, we gonna do it?
Yeah.
That's it. It's on
What are
camera.
we doing?
Standing on business.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So final words from your dad, man.
I just want to thank everybody for listening to Blake's story. It's rough. It was hard, but he truly is a superhero, a warrior. During this entire process, he never complained. He just did it because he knew he had to. So, I just want to tell everyone how important raising money for pediatric cancer is. Raising money for all cancers is important, but with pediatric cancer getting 4% of all national research funding, it's nothing. And brain tumor research gets 1% of that. And brain tumor,
1% of the 4%.
yeah. And brain tumors are the leading cause of death within.
Don't say it.
I'm sorry, but.
Just say D.
D within the children. So we're still using treatment options from the 60s. I don't know why we still haven't been able to advance far enough to at least lessen the poison that goes in their body, to kill the poison that's in their body.
Right.
So, but that's, if you see fundraisers out there, think about donating or just be aware of it. Anybody reach out to me, I'd love to talk more about it. We know many different foundations that would love to talk about it. The Cure Starts Now, Rally for Reed, any of these foundations will be wonderful to talk to that could give you more information on pediatric brain tumors.
All right, and if people want to donate to your cause, hit them with the Venmo one time.
At Blake Bonta.
And it's back up on the screen again.
And we're gonna continue to work with Uncle Hefe over there.
Uncle Hefe.
And we're gonna, and not just for pediatric brain tumor, we're gonna continue doing this, and we're gonna continue to raise awareness, funds, anything we can, whether it be for families of that have a child that's battling cancer, just anything. So if you have ideas, anything fun that you think that we could do fundraising wise, send it your way. You can send it to me.
For sure.
Just anything, because this is something that, with watching Blake battle and watching all these kids, has made me so passionate about it. Because if you step 1 foot on the 11th floor of the Children's Hospital, which is the cancer oncology wing, it's nothing like you've ever seen before. I call it the saddest place on earth. Another lady we know calls it words cannot describe it.
I say I don't think you personally lived until
Yeah, you haven't lived until you've actually seen it. You have anywhere from babies to 17 or 18-year-olds. How does a baby
Right.
get a disease like that? So that's just something that I want to keep fighting for. I want to fight for Blake, and I want to fight for every child like him, whether gives me 2 hours of sleep a night because that's all I can think about, or anything. But buddy, you know I'm gonna fight for you all day, all night, whatever it takes. I got you.
He got you, dog. Me, man, my message would be, man, people that's fighting that dreaded C word is, when you need a break, take a break and let other people fight for you. That's one of the things I stressed to my mom when she got really tired. It's like, just sit back, relax, let us take care of you, and then you can fight again. Right? So, Blake, you keep doing what you're doing, man. You're an inspiration. I want to see you on that golf course on July 7th, right? I want to see that drive and that putt.
I don't know if I can do it now, but
You can
I'm good
putt.
at putt.
You can putt, definitely.
Yeah. All right. It's the World's Drunkest Podcast, Drinks and Things. Super producer Jake, Bonta family, we appreciate you coming and tell your story. Be sure to help Blake out by donating to his cause. If you need more information, please reach out to us. We'll be more than happy